class 7 and 8. I would like to thank Sir Lieutenant Muhammad Jahangir and Mansur Alam also for guiding the children. Very fantastic arrangement you made here, and it is really very nice. In the short span of time that what you have done, it is really uncomparable. That you attended the regular classes of the school after 2 o'clock, then you went, performed your prayer, you took your lunch, and within 1 hour decorated the rooms, arranged everything. It's really uncomparable, it is awesome. The things what I say normally, that what our legend inspires us, it is in that way that whenever we shall go for doing any kind of good job, good works or good deeds, alone we are not to do. Our religion says us that good job or good work we are to do along with our neighbors, that means our friends who will be there with us. Celebrating Teachers' Day is a very something good thing that we used to celebrate during our time when we were like you, and it has been started even before that. Each and every year we see the students of the nation is to celebrate this day in a very bumper way. You too are celebrating this, and we eagerly wait for this particular day. The Teachers' Day will come and we shall enjoy with our children. Throughout the year we go on scolding our children only. Throughout the year we show them rules and regulation only. This is the day only when we shall spend some time, a very small time, if it is 1 hour then also, that we shall be enjoying with our children. But our religion says what? That we are to do good job not alone. We are to do and we are to inspire our, that means who will be there with us. We are to inspire rest to do the good job with us. That means we are to do the works in congregation, not the bad things. Don't take my words otherwise, that we are not to do any bad thing in congregation. That means in Jamaat. When we shall do any kind of good job, alone not. So here why myself is saying that next year when this day will come, we shall not go for organizing this program in small party type. Togetherly one program, that one. Budget will not be more, less budget, small budget. For example, don't take otherwise, let me say you. Here we are 20, approx 20 we are here. Now you see. For example, you are in class 7 or you are in class 8. One teacher went to your class with 10 pieces of chocolates. Going there, you are 60 there in the class or 50 there in the class. And simply, if you select 10 boys and girls and distribute these chocolates, then rest will be definitely unhappy. Rest will be definitely unhappy, will not go for disclosing that, will not go for saying that, but little bit pain will be there in the heart. Shahrul got, me not. All are same in the class. Talk about the proper noun, then different names are there. Right? But common noun is student, all are same. Yes or not? No small, no big, all are same. Class 8, that means all student, class 8. So now here, if a teacher gives simply 10 pens or 10 gifts to 10 children, then rest 50 will be sad. 1 or 2 may disclose also, may say it also. 40 you may find that they will not go for talking about these things. So ultimately what? The teacher went for doing something good. But at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 students will take it, otherwise it will go negative. That we are not to do. Next year we shall organize the program togetherly, not to make the budget very big, small budget. Why shall you go for this? For example, this is the gift what you are giving, from your core of heart you are giving. Definitely you consider ourselves as your guardian, parents, teachers. That's only, that means you have requested your parents, simply that they have not gone for giving this. You have requested your parents, money you took, again you took permission from the school, then you went for organizing this program. Very nice it is. But I say, when sir and I, by this time that program is going on, he will go to Khadiman Mosque to perform prayer, or Sir Mehboob, they will get little bit hurt. Our children are organizing, but not invited us. Leave the matter of school and hostel. This is what a bit narrow thing according to me. Narrow. Have you understood? This is narrow-minded thing. So next year, now onwards, if we go for organizing any kind of program, with all, for all, with all, that means with all students, for all, that means for all teachers. If the program or the event is for the teacher, then for all the teachers. See, a big diary if you give, and instead of that, if you give a 5 rupees pen, the same love and affection from you towards us. And if someone says, Sir, Assalamu Alaikum, Happy Teacher's Day, sir, please pray for me, that's also same. It is not in a way that someone will give a very big gift. So a bit more love and affection from your side to us, and from our side also a bit extra love will be there for you. And the student who was not able to give, whose parents not came and said only, Sir, Assalamu Alaikum, please pray for me. Then less respect from your side, less love from our side, not like that. Same. Small you give, then also that. Big you give, then also that. Now again, some of you may take it otherwise. This man principal, today during the school hour, I have given a gift of 250 rupees, where 2 pens were there, and now you are saying that same thing, that one student has said is salam only. Sir, Happy Teacher's Day, Assalamu Alaikum, pray for me. Now he, nothing spent, I spent 250 rupees for you only, then other rest of the teachers, and you are saying same. Don't compare these things. My motto was what? Instead of spending 100 rupees for a particular teacher, spend 10 rupees for 10 teachers. 100 rupees for 10 teachers. All will be happy enough. My religion said, when I shall go for doing something good, it should not go negatively, and doing good things, then not alone, with all. This is a very good job that you have done. Now onwards, when we shall go, with all we shall do. Are you agree with me? Okay, may Allah bless you. Now, when we were very small, that I was listening today, when we were very small, let me include me also with you. I shall finish within 5 minutes as you are to enjoy. So when we were small, then our parents were first teachers. School will not go for admitting any particular student until and unless she will be able to communicate or will be able to understand something. Come here, go there. Aao, jao. Sit down, stand up. Bow, dadao. Until and unless a small boy or girl will not be able to communicate, will not be able to understand something, no school is there which will go for admitting that particular student. Are you agree with me? When age is 3 plus, then only school will admit. Before that, who teaches? Parent does the main thing. Have you understood? Now, 3.5 or 4 years or 5 years. Thereafter, parents think that now it is the time to send them to acquire some knowledge formally. They take us to the school and we start hating them. When we were very small, even me, I used to cry. Have you understood? I used to cry while going to the school. Even I was in class 9, I can remember well that my brother is here, I was in class 9, he was in class 8. And in class 9, when I was there in class 9, my parents admitted me in typewriting, Haflong, Dimasa district. During that time it was not Kachar Hills. In short, we used to say NCs. So I used to cry. I shall not grow. And when I was then in class 9. But I am talking about that period when we were very small, only 3 plus or 4 or 5. That our parents think this is the time to send our children for acquiring the formal education. We come to school and we start hating our parents. We don't like. You are sending me to a place or to a person whom I do not know, which place I do not know. Hasanani, among the parents fatai ditra. If the guy comes in, or the guru has a ditra, guru sinina. Beta okar beti ok, musule beti, sarule beta. Iguntoro sinina gate the gubata guru sinna. The guntoro sinna or the fatai ditra, the guntoro sinina gunto daradulaitra. During that time we start hating our parents. And when we see that this teachers, they started loving us in the school. Then we start hating the parents and we start loving the teachers to whom we were saying, Iguru Sinina, Ugutanya Dilaitra. Me Sarthor, later we say only. So we start loving those teachers only. When we see they love us, they care us. And after some days what happens? Again we start hating the teachers and we start loving our parents. Why do you know? When teachers start creating the pressure, this is the main time now. The time of making something big result. Right? Teacher will start creating pressure. Again we children start hating our teachers. Right? Always scolding, always give your copy. Why don't you read? Why don't you write? Why are you not able to write well in the exam? These and that things. So we start hating our teachers directly, indirectly. We don't go for expressing. Sometimes we express our views to our friends only. During that time, we start hating the teachers. Again, we start loving our parents. Why do you know? If there is any chance making any kind of excuses, if we are able to increase the love and affection towards us from our parents, then they may take out us from this kind of jail. যদি কোনো হলে তোরা মায়া হইয়া দেখায়, যদি কোনো হলে কস দেখাইয়া তোরা মার লগে বাপর লগে বেশি মায়া দেখাইতাম পারছে তে কিবান কোনো হলে হোস্টেল থেকে বার করে ফেলাইতে পারবে বাস। So we start loving our parents much. Teacher service just because day and night, morning time, then again noon, then again afternoon, again evening, again night, then go for meal, again Elizabeth Miss will tell, have you taken your dinner? Yes. Sit for study, I shall be looking you after 11:30, 12. Here, that block there, Monsieur sir, here some other teachers. Huh? So this again pressure and pressure, everywhere pressure. So we see ultimately jail. It is worse than jail. 3-4 hours, 3 hours, 3.5 hours we get only for sleeping. Right? That time our love and affection increase towards our parents and decrease towards the teacher. But when we make the good result, that time it comes to our mind that my intention was not for studying only, but he was little sir that said at night, practice maths, and for him only we got some good marks there. She was Elizabeth means that every Sunday leaving all work, rest were not coming, she used to come for taking the exam. What is the benefit to her? What is the benefit to her? No benefit, but she comes only for taking the exam. He memorized, preparing question paper, again taking exam, again check, all these things. When we face, we feel bored, but at the end of the exam, when we see result is good, that time this comes, this love and affection towards our teachers, it comes from the core of heart. And throughout the year, we go on accumulating all those things. We gather all those love and affection and we pour down on the teacher's day. Asta bachor jamaat hoilam maya, teacher's day din sob dekhilam. I was very agree with this Imraj Alamin that what he was saying, teacher's day, we celebrate only one day, but teacher's day should be every day. The respect what you are paying to us, always you pay respect, we want a bit more from you. We want a bit more from you. That is what this according to me in whatever position I myself you are. That means to be a good person, only 4 words according to me. Number one is what? As God Almighty created us, and as God Almighty created us, so we have to perform prayer. Number one, whatever the religion may be, as God Almighty created us, we have to perform prayer, that we are not to miss. Number one. Number two, it is what? That according to me, number one I said, as God Almighty created us, so we have to perform prayer. Number two, according to me, that I am to do, or we have to do our work in a very perfect manner, and we have to try our best to do always a bit more than the rest, a bit better than the rest. If myself is student, then my duty is what? To study and study. These 3 times study said, this is not the words of mine. This is the words of Dr. Shehnaz. Dr. Shehnaz. Presently she is doctor, our student. Presently she is doing MD, MBBS completed. She was there in Srigori Hospital, Dr. Shehnaz. So when she got selected there in medical entrance exam, it was 2015 in the Independence Day. We invited that girl, and there she said to the children, 2015 Independence Day, that you are to read and read and read. So this I say that if myself is teacher, If myself is teacher, in front of me myself is teacher, then I am to do my duty very perfectly. You are student, according to me, your duty is to study, and only study. Number 3, it is what? Pay respect to the elders, whoever may be. In education, in age, this sir is teaching in class 1, that means he is teaching in LKG, that sir is teaching in 12, this means he is teaching in class 10, this not. Teacher means all teacher. For example, I am taking a bit more time. Your father friend is your what? Your father friend is your what? Reply, your father friend is your what? Loudly say, uncle. So the respect what you pay to your father, if you find your father's friend is there with your father, will you pay a bit less respect? Yes or no? For example, your father is there with his friend, will you pay salam to, will you offer salam to your father only, not to that person who is there with your father? Yes or no? What do we do? If we see that a person is there with our father, same respect we pay or not? We don't consider that he is our father, that person is not. So in the same way, all are teachers, all are same. That means my teacher's colleague is my teacher. Maybe that teacher didn't teach me, will not teach me. But this we have to keep in our mind, that what I do, I say the same thing that what I do. I am to pay respect to my teachers always, and to that teacher who is not my teacher but the colleague of my teacher, the friend of my teacher. Have you understood? Is it a very tough job to you? Yes or no? No, is it not tough job? So according to me, this is gone about the teachers. I say, according to me, whoever is elder than me in age or education, I am to pay respect. It is the duty. My religion says. Last one, according to me, that we are to love our children. We are to love our children. That means you are to love your younger brothers and sisters, not in that way that if you see your younger brother and sister doing something ill, then you are to overlook. Not like that way. You are to make him or her understand. You are to scold. If required, then you are to punish. If you do not do the same thing, if you give the indulgence, in the day of judgment, you will be asked by the God Almighty, what did you do? What did you do? Why have you not asked your younger brother, younger sister, niece, nephew, she was doing something ill, it was known to you, why didn't you go for saying him or her, don't do this, very bad thing. Have you understood? So being teacher, number 1 is what? Has God Almighty created me, so I am to perform prayer always in the time. Number 2, it is what? I am to do my duty very perfectly. Number 3, it is what? I am to respect my elders, whoever may be. Maybe a shopkeeper, rishka puller, whoever may be. I am to pay respect. If I pay respect, then I shall get respect in return. Number 4, it is what? I have to love my children. Is it very tough job for you? Can you do these things? May Allah bless you. May Allah pardon us.